Well, good morning, class. Welcome to a brand new semester, new fall, or I'm sorry, spring of 2023. This is LHR 202, Understanding Employee Behavior. My name is Justin Lacey, and I will be your instructor this semester. So excited to have each one of you in class. This is one of those classes that I'm hoping by the end of the semester, you will, you really will learn more about yourself, more about your own views of the world, your managerial style, how you want to lead others, and I know that by the end of the semester, all of you will have not only a much better appreciation of yourselves, but you'll have a clear idea of your interactions with your coworkers, your friends, your family, et cetera, et cetera. So I think it'll be a really entertaining semester. Looking forward to being there with you throughout our 16, 17 weeks, however long we have together. So again, my name is Justin Lacey. You can call me Justin. You don't have to call me Professor Lacey or Dr. Lacey or anything like that. I'm pretty informal, so whenever you email me or anything, you can be pretty informal. So my full-time job is I am the director of institutional equity and diversity at St. Louis University in St. Louis, Missouri. So I'm not physically located in Pennsylvania. However, I love Penn State. I've been teaching for Penn State for a couple years now, and it's just I love the university. It's such a big part of it. So I can't wait to go along with you throughout this process. So if you haven't already logged into Canvas yet, please go ahead and do so because and every week I want you to pay careful attention to the announcements section because I post a lot of announcements, anything I want you to know about due dates or anything, kind of more general videos like this. I do a lot of videos like this throughout the semester, so make sure that you check in those announcements at least once a week, preferably maybe 2 or 3 times a week, because again, I usually send emails out usually on Mondays, Thursdays, and sometimes on the weekends just to make sure that you don't miss any assignments, you don't miss any due dates. So make sure you're constantly checking that because again, I send a lot of information that way. So for week one, our first assignment is pretty straightforward. It's more classroom introductions. I want to know about yourself, your dream job, some things along those lines to kind of help us get going throughout the semester. So you'll notice that we don't really have any like exams this semester. Most of our assignments are done in 2 formats. We either do short, 2 to 3 page essays, or we have a lot of discussion forums, where I post a question and then you respond, and then you respond to some of your classmates' responses. So generally with your responses to on your discussion board assignments like this week, you're almost always going to have your initial responses usually going to be due on Saturday, usually in the afternoon. Again, I will post always the time, and if that changes, I'll be sure to let you know in advance, but generally most assignments will be due on Saturday, your initial response, and then on Monday by noon of the following week you'll need to have at least one response to a classmate. So always make sure that you get graded for both, so make sure you always include that. The grading rubrics are always included. So I love it when students have questions and get back to me. So don't ever hesitate to email me, to message me, because again, I will do my absolute best to try to respond to you within 24 hours if I can. If it's on the weekends, it might be 48 hours, but again, I try to get back to you within 24 hours if I can, because I don't want you waiting and worrying what's going on. And then whenever you submit an assignment on Monday of that week, generally by Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday that week, I will have it graded. You never have to wait till the following weekend for me to grade something, because again, I want you to have that as soon as possible. So, and like I said, if you have questions as we go along, please let me know. Again, I want this to be a fun, energetic, exciting discussion and semester. So I think you're really going to enjoy it. So. Well, and again, like I said, I will do, at least one video every week, or at least I will try to do at least one video every week. And you'll notice whenever I do some grading, and most of my grading, when I submit grades to you, I won't just give you a grade and that's it. I will give you some feedback to try to help you improve throughout the semester. But every so often, I will try to do a video grading as well, where I will, whatever you submit, I will actually do a short little video like this and give you individual feedback, so you kind of know, my expectations, how I view things. Because again, it would be great for me if everybody got an A throughout the semester. I would love it if everybody got an A, because like I said, that shows you're learning the material and shows that you really care, and want to make this class successful. And that's what I want too. So again, so excited to have each one of you in class. It's going to be a great semester and a lot more videos and feedback to come. But again, go ahead and get started on this week's discussion, and you'll hear back from me later this week. Thanks everyone, and welcome to class.